So we all know Google Chrome browser is pretty awesome. It offers some great features, and one of the great features that it offers is the ability to switch between one account and a different account. So if you've got multiple Gmail accounts set up, you can actually get into all of them without having to sign out of one and sign into a different one. This can be particularly handy if you've got multiple people using the same computer, but they've all got their own Gmail account. So if you want to be able to get into your Google Docs and your Gmail, you want to have your own account set up in Chrome that's going to let you switch back and forth. That way you're not looking at somebody else's docs, you're not looking at somebody else's Gmail. So it's great for students who share a computer. It can be great for a family if you're sharing a computer and you've got lots of, everybody's got their own account. So this is a great option to help you do that really quickly and easily. So you may notice if you're running the new version of the Google Chrome browser that your name appears in this upper right hand corner. And if you were to click on your name up here, it offers you a couple of different options. You can change the name that appears, you can go incognito, but you can also switch person. So if you click on switch person, it opens up a new dialog box and it says browse as a guest, which is handy if you want to let somebody else access their stuff without having to sign yourself out. Or you can add a person. So if you do add person, it's going to open up a brand new sign-in window, and it's going to ask you to put in your email address and your password. So I can do that, and see if I remember that password correctly. Let's try that again. Once you get that password in, it's going to sign you in, and because this is a school account, it's going to ask me to link my data, which is fine. Once you've got that password in, it tells you you're signed in. Great, thanks. And you can actually, you'll notice that this is just a blank image right now. This account has an image associated with it. And so what happens is it goes and finds all my backgrounds that I have associated with it, all my shortcuts that are associated with it. It finds the image that I have associated with this account, so that when I click, I can see there's the image. I can change the name if I want to, which this should say Chrome Ninja. That's my name for this account. And I can even change this to a picture. Now, how did I get this little image up here, though? If I don't want to have an actual photo, if I want to have a picture, Chrome does offer me the ability to use some stock little, not animations, but drawings that they have set up. So what I can do is if I go to my menu and I choose settings, it brings me to my settings page, and I can go to the people section. And in the people section, it shows me what accounts are available on this computer right now. So if I click on the current one, it'll let me select the current one, and then I can do edit. And that's going to actually let me change the name, change the image if I want to. I can pick whatever I want, and I can also add a desktop shortcut. And the great thing about adding a desktop shortcut is, once I have made my changes, when I come to my desktop, I'm now going to have a shortcut that will open up Chrome right to that account. And that way I don't have to, if I want to just open up straight up into my school account, I can do that. Or I can just open up straight into this other account just by clicking on that little dude down there. Now I also have the option to switch up here. I can click the name, switch person, and now I've got two accounts registered on this computer, and I can just swap back and forth between them just by clicking on the image that appears. And it's literally that simple to switch back and forth between different accounts. So you can get to that right up here. You can do the same thing through settings. If I go to my settings and then I go down to my people area, one of the options is add person. And by clicking add person, it's going to give me the ability to do the exact same thing, except this time it's going to let me put in a name and pick an option for it first. I'm going to create a desktop shortcut for that user. I can even control whether this user is able to do certain stuff, which is kind of handy. I'm going to do add. It's going to open up another sign-in page, and it's as simple as put in your email address, put in your password, And once you put your password in, it's going to sign you in. School account, so I'm going to link my data. And once again, it's going to start pulling up all the preferences that I have set for this account. Okay, got it. It pulls up the image that I had set for that. It pulls up the name. It's going to pull up my shortcuts. So you can switch back and forth. So now I've got my different accounts set up. Down the bottom here, I can see that I've got a browser with one little picture, one little image on it. I got a different browser with a different image on it. I got a browser with a different image on it, and I can just swap back and forth between these different accounts, and it lets me jump between here's what I got going on over here, and here's what I got going on over here, and here's what I got going on over here, and I can literally just one click to go from this account where I've got one set of information to this account that's got a different Gmail account, different information, to this account that's got different bookmarks, different themes, different information. Real simple to use.